May I have your attention, please? Ladies, gentlemen, distinguished guests, family, and friends, welcome to the commencement exercises for the Licensed Practical Nursing Program at River Valley Community College. Please stand as we begin the commencement processional to the music of Scotland the Brave. Please remain standing while Dr. Amanda Cowett leads us in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. At this time, Alfred Williams, President of River Valley Community College, will come forward to bring greetings.
Chancellor Mark Rubenstein, Trustee Robert Baines, Trustee Jack Calhoun, Trustee Richard Ackerman, faculty, staff, family and friends, and most especially graduates. Welcome to River Valley Community College's third LPN graduation. When River Valley was asked to start an LPN program 4 years ago, it is exactly the vision of your success here today that drove us to enact the program. LPNs are vital to the state of New Hampshire and in high demand. You have so many opportunities in your future. The need and demands of your field and the nursing profession has only increased in years, and your success in this program has paved the way for expansion throughout the state. I thank you for choosing such a noble profession as nursing in such a difficult time. The caring for others is vital in a normal time, but between an aging population in New Hampshire and the remnants of a pandemic, your profession needs you more than ever. Thank you. As an LPN, your career is in front of you. You can add additional degrees and certificates in your field to advance. You can transition into a specialization that satisfies your intellectual curiosity. You are the future of the nursing profession. And don't forget teaching. As you move through your career, remember how vital it is to continue to train future generations. And some of you may find your way back to River Valley in the classroom. Whatever path you choose, you embark on a career in which your future is bright. Congratulations, we are proud of you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Vice Chair of the Community College System of New Hampshire, Trustee Robert Baines.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Community College System of New Hampshire, I'd like to welcome all of you to this commencement and to extend congratulations to all of the graduates. The community college system is such a vital part of the workforce, filling the workforce needs of the state of New Hampshire. And I'll give you a personal example. During the summer, I was in and out of the hospital, Elliott Hospital in Manchester for some minor issues, and almost every nursing person that I talked to in the cardiac care unit was educated in the community college system of New Hampshire. So that was my own personal experience, but that's what you people are doing. There is so much need, as you know. You're not going to have to beg for a job. They're going to beg you to come work for them in the healthcare system. But this is what the community college system does throughout the state of New Hampshire. And as a former high school principal in Manchester for 20 years, I recognize the importance that the community college system plays in terms of educating the people in our city and fulfilling the needs of the workforce in all kinds of professions. And I know that the people that graduate from our community college system land jobs, good jobs with good pay. So that's why I'm proud to be part of this board, that our role is to support each and every one of you, which we try our hardest to do. And the most important committee that we have, we have all the traditional committees, but the Student Success Committee is the most important one because it focuses on each and every one of you and others who follow in your footsteps in this system. So congratulations, this is a great day, and it's an honor for me to be in your presence. Thank you very much.
Now please welcome LPN Program Director and Department Chair of Allied Health, Dr. Eileen Glover.
I want to start by saying thank you to President Williams and Vice President Knoyer, Kelly Clark, and the entire graduation committee for organizing the celebration. I also want to thank the families, friends, loved ones, plus ones, kids, pets, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, everybody who has supported the graduates throughout the year. It's challenging to be admitted to a nursing program, and even more so to stay in it and see it through to the end. It has to be. You have to be ready to care for people of all ages, with all kinds of illnesses, in all kinds of healthcare environments. After completing this program, you now hold the power to instill laughter in a critically ill child's life, teach a chronically ill adult how to bring normalcy back to their lives, share in the joy of a firstborn child, pretty fitting for this group, reassure a young adult it's okay that he hears strange voices, or listen to an elderly woman's recipe for the perfect meatloaf, even though you know she no longer has the strength to make it. These are the moments that you cannot take for granted. You have joined a career path where qualities of empathy, care, humor, and autonomy are of the utmost importance. and I know that you will weave these skills into your clinical practice. And most importantly, you are about to embark on a career that will allow you to pay off your student loans. As a group, you have persevered through illnesses, changes in faculty, and have spent more time reading about self-care than engaging in it. But there have been many things to celebrate too. Weddings, babies, lots of babies, high test scores, and finishing class ahead of schedule and getting out early. Other things to celebrate today, you no longer have to hear us say, as evidenced by, or you're still on mute. And your faculty are celebrating too. Your achievements, your growth, no longer having to hear you say, will there be extra points for this? The Dropbox isn't open, and I can't log into ATI. We are honored and privileged to have been part of your journey towards becoming a licensed practical nurse. For some, this accomplishment will change not only your lives, but the lives of your families. You may be the first in your family to attend college, or be the most recent in a long line of nurses. I know you will be amazing nurses. Now is your time to shine and prove that to the rest of the world. Thank you, and congratulations.
I'm grateful that we can gather here today to mark the completion of your practical nursing program. This is a momentous occasion. Our ceremonies and traditions connect us to those who came before us and embolden us as we move into our new roles. There are various traditions and symbols used to celebrate the completion of nursing school and welcome new graduates into the kinship of nursing. The use of a pin to mark the occasion can be traced back to the Crusades of the 12th century. The Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist tended to the injured crusaders. When new monks would be initiated, they held a ceremony where they took a vow to serve the sick soldiers. They also received a Maltese cross, this being the first badge given to those who nurse. Modern-day nursing ceremonies began when Florence Nightingale's pioneering influence resulted in the importance of nurses' training being recognized by hospitals. This led to the development of hospital-based training programs. Today, our graduates will recite the Nightingale Pledge, which is a modified version of the Hippocratic Oath, first recited in 1893, whereby nurses promise to do no harm, to practice discretion, and be dedicated to their work as a nurse. This pledge will take place at the conclusion of today's ceremony. A special custom here at River Valley Community College commencement ceremonies is the tradition of the rose. Each graduating student will receive a red rose from the faculty, staff, and administration at RVCC. They are not for you, though. The rose symbolizes the budding new career path taken by each graduate. The red color of the flower symbolizes the abiding love and support given by the family and friends of each graduate. After the conclusion of the ceremony, we ask you to complete the circle of recognition by presenting this rose to the person most significant in helping you complete this important milestone. I hope you will find encouragement in these traditions and know that they are part of a continuing legacy of graduates who serve our communities one patient at a time. And now for the moment we've been waiting for. Graduates, please rise. President Williams, upon the recommendation of the faculty of River Valley Community College, I present to you the members of the LPN class of 2022. They have completed the requirements of the practical nursing program, and it gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the official conferring of their credentials. Final grades from all classes are not turned in yet, so we are not able to announce honor status. But at this time, I invite the first row of graduates to come and line up next to the stage. And if you are pinning someone in the first line of graduates, please come stand with them. Yep, right there. Perfect. Graduates, when your name is called, you will come to be pinned and receive your certificate. Pinners, after you have pinned your graduate and taken a photo, you will proceed down the stairs and back to your seat. Okay. Some graduates have elected to write a brief thank you or paragraph to go with their names. Florence Amponsa Twum Barima, pinned by Edward Twum Barima. Yeah, perfect. Okay, photo. Suzanne Beauvais, pinned by David Beauvais. Suzanne is a married mother of 2 and grandmother of 3, has worked in the field of addiction and mental health, and plans to remain in the field as a nurse. Courtney M. Haynes, pinned by Professor Connie White. Courtney is a mother of 2 and would like to thank her family for supporting her through nursing school. Courtney is hoping to work at Cheshire Medical Center in Keene. Connie, you want to sit? Jessica Johnson, pinned by Professor Connie White. Kaya R. Kendall, pinned by Professor Connie White. Kaya writes, I think it's safe to say that we all know if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. However, walking into our classroom to be with my nurse family was like finding a 4-leaf clover each week. We laughed, we shared stories, and we will always have this bond to look back on. And most importantly, no one cried. That being said, I'd like to thank Heather, of course. It's no secret you are an incredible human, an incredible teacher, and to be honest, there will never be words to express the impression you have made in my life. It pained me to make the decision to not physically be here today, although you were able to. Happy graduation, friends. We did it. Pember Elizabeth Kirkwood, pinned by Samantha Winchester. Pember is a mom to 4 children and would like to thank her husband Tyler and all of her family for being so supportive this past year. She will be working at Kern Hatton as their evening nurse. Alexis Ann LeClaire, pinned by Charlene Mayu. Alexis would like to thank her supportive family and boyfriend Wyatt, amazing classmates and instructors for all the love throughout the past 11 months. She wishes her grandfather Peter was here today to watch her walk across the stage, but she knows he would be so proud. Happily, Alexis has accepted a position at the Concord Med Spa at the Keene location, where she previously worked as a receptionist. Will the second row of graduates please come to the stage? And pinners, you may join your graduate. Michael O. Okay, pinned by Dr. Eileen Glover. Brittany Lee Pilzarski, pinned by Rebecca Prezzuti. Nana Ama Serwa, pinned by Ariel Summer. Sarah J. Sullivan, pinned by Stephen Sullivan. Sarah would like to thank her friends and family, especially her children, husband, mother, and her best friend Wendy for all the support during this journey. She would also like to thank her instructor Connie for all of her words of encouragement. At this time, she is unsure of what direction she will be taking, as there are endless opportunities. Hannah Catherine Vaines, pinned by Professor Connie White. Hannah wants to thank her family for supporting her throughout the program and will be continuing to work for Crotchet Mountain School, accepting a position as an LPN. She hopes to continue on to achieve her RN through River Valley's ADN program. At this time, we would like to recognize the two graduates celebrating remotely. Yana Hendrickson. Colby Elizabeth Chapman. And this graduate gets a special mention as she had every intention of being here until her child decided to try to arrive this morning. So we would like to celebrate Michaela Lefevre. She would have been pinned by her husband, Jordan Lefevre, and she writes, "I always knew I wanted to be a nurse since I was about 8. My brother was born with lots of health issues, and we were in and out of doctors' offices and hospitals all the time, and watching the nurses and doctors provide such care and comfort to him, which made me want to give back in the same way. My journey has been long, but I want to especially thank my husband Jordan, my mom Sharon, and my sister Felicia. I wouldn't have been able to achieve my dreams without your help." After graduation, Michaela will be working for the Manchester VNA as an LPN.
Candidates, please rise. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Community College System of New Hampshire and River Valley Community College, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the laws of the state of New Hampshire, I hereby confer upon you the practical nursing certificate to each graduate meeting the requirements of their curriculum at River Valley Community College. Congratulations. At this time, you may now move your tassels from the right side to the left side, which signifies the attainment of your certificate. Congratulations, you are now officially graduates of River Valley Community College, class of 2022.
All right, graduates, we're now going to recite the Nightingale Pledge, led by Dr. Eileen, led by Professor Connie White. You will find the pledge in the back of your program, so you can follow along. You are welcome.
You understand this means I get the last word. So I'll read the first section and then pause for you all to read that back to me. The Nightingale Pledge. I pledge myself here before my God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity.
I pledge myself here before my God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity.
I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and as an art.
I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and as an art.
I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and of personal accountability.
I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and personal accountability.
I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care.
I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care.
I accept a duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work.
I accept the duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work.
I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information.
I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information.
I will act with compassion in ethical matters.
I will act with compassion in ethical matters.
I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance.
I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance.
I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning.
I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning.
I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today.
I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today.
On behalf of everyone at River Valley Community College, we wish you good health, happiness, and continued success. Congratulations. The party platform will now process out, followed by the faculty, followed by our graduates, and families, you may join the graduates back in the ACT Center.